Welcome back to Lavanya Tech Vlogs. Today, let us use the user defining function and learn the string operators. Okay, let us use yesterday we have done with the integers. A data types called like integers, we used all the numbers, and now by using strings, let us do a program. Now I am going to define a greet function, and inside this I am going to take the variables, or we can call them as parameters, age name age, and one more parameter, let me take it as hobby. And here I am calling multiple parameters, and I am closing this with a condition. Now next, let I print I want to print a message. Now, hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? Then let me use comma, or let me use slash n, so that it should come in a new line. After this, whatever I'm asking should come in a new line. Then next I want to know what is your name. What is your name? And here I want to make it as an f string. See here, to make it as an f string, before this you have to use a symbol called as format f. Then it is going to convert into a string. Now here let me close this format, and now after name I am going to take again a slash n, backward slash n, and next I am going to ask what is your age. What is your age? Now once again let me use age, parameter called age, and now once again let me use slash n. Now I am going to ask what is your hobby. What is your hobby? Okay, we concluded, but the thing is I need to call the parameter hobby. Okay, fine. Now let me close this. Okay, now up to here it's fine. Now I want to use a greet function. I have to call the greet function to get me the output, and before that now I want to take the user input. As we learned, every time we are using user inputs. Now I am going with like name equal to input, enter your name, and let me close this. And next, age equal to input, enter your age. Now next, let me take as, and let me take here as hobby. Hobby equal to input, enter your hobby. Okay, finally now our output is going to be ready. Now let me call the greet function. Now I am going to call the greet. My function, I am going to call it greet. Now I have to call name, comma, age, comma, hobby. Now I have to close this. Now let me do Ctrl S and check my output. See, it is saying unterminated f string literal detected at line 2. So let us check what is the mistake we have done here. F string hello, print hello, how are you, what is your name, and here I have called slash. Okay, still what is our mistake then? Okay, sorry, here we need to conclude with string. Okay, Now let us operate. Let us run our code. Yes, enter your name. And now let me start entering some names. Like let me start with Lata. Let me start with Lata. Okay. Now let me give her age like 25 and let me give her hobby like coding. Okay, now let me enter. See, hello, how are you? What is your name? Lata, what is your age? 25. What is your hobby? Coding. Okay, now this is how the user input works. And let me remove now the user input and show you. So I am going to remove my user input. And now when you type it as control S and let's see once run the program and see it is name is not defined. Now here we call the parameters but the arguments we have given same like parameters. So let us change Lata. Let me change, and Lata is a string so we have to use double quotes or single quotes. And now coming to the age, let me remove this and give like 25 and let me also give this in the 20 string type and let me start giving this hobby like coding and just do control S and check with your code. Hello, how are you? What's your name? Lata. What is your age? 25. What is your hobby? Coding. And now I want to greet one more person. So let me check. Ritika. I'm going with the Ritika and I am going with the age of like 9 and I am going with the age of studying. What is her hobby? Let me go with dancing, comma, dance. Just run your code and you can say hello, how are you? What's your name? Lata. What's your age? 25. What is your hobby? Coding. Hello, how are you? What is your name? Ritika. What's your age? 9. And what is your hobby? Dancing. And now let me use one more print statement. I want to print one more print statement like thank you for approaching. Thank you for approaching us. Thank you for approaching us. See, and let me run the same and let me remove the second greet. Just see. Hello, how are you? What is your name? Lata. And what is your age? 25. And what is your hobby? Coding. Thank you for approaching us. Thank you.